హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. ఈ వీడియోలో వచ్చేసి ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ సప్లైకి సంబంధించి టెస్ట్ యువర్ నాలెడ్జ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ గురించి చూసుకుందాం. టెస్ట్ యువర్ నాలెడ్జ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ చూసుకునే ముందు మీకు ఒక 4 సెక్షన్ తెలియాలి. దట్ ఈస్ సెక్షన్ 10, సెక్షన్ 11, సెక్షన్ 12, సెక్షన్ 13. దట్ ఈస్ సెక్షన్ 10 రిలేటెడ్ టు డొమెస్టిక్ గూడ్స్కి రిలేటెడ్, అండ్ సెక్షన్ 11 వచ్చేసి ఇంపోర్ట్స్ అండ్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్స్ గూడ్స్కి రిలేటెడ్, అండ్ సెక్షన్ 12 రిలేటెడ్ టు లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ సప్లయర్ అండ్ లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ రిసిపియంట్. బోత్ ఇన్ ఇండియాలో ఉన్నప్పుడు సెక్షన్ 12 అప్లికబిలిటీ వస్తుంది, అండ్ లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ సప్లయర్ ఆర్ లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ రిసిపియంట్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ఇండియా ఉంటే సెక్షన్ 13 విల్ బీ అప్లికబుల్. ఒకవేళ లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ సప్లయర్ అండ్ లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ రిసిపియంట్ బోత్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ఇండియా ఉంటే మనం ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ సప్లైని కన్సిడర్ చేయము, ఆ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ సప్లైని డిస్కస్ చేయము, అది ఎగ్జామ్టెడ్ గూడ్స్ అవుతుంది. సో on the basis of that 4 sections we will discuss now test your knowledge questions. In case of domestic supply, what is there? Domestic supply means that is section 10 will be deal. What is the place of supply where goods are removed? When goods are removed, place of supply will be the location of goods at the time where there is a goods have momentum, where there is have goods of momentum at the time of moving that goods terminate from delivery to the recipient, where the delivery is taking place, that is the place of supply in the case of domestic supplies. That is first question. And second question, what will be the place of supply in the goods are delivered by supplier to another person on the direction of third person? That is bill to ship transactions. What is there in bill to ship transactions? Bill to ship transactions means where there is a person, 3 persons will be involving. Regularly in any transaction there will be 2 persons, but in bill to ship transaction there will be involving 3 persons, where one supplier, one recipient, and one third party. Recipient will be third party and supplier will be who is ordering the goods, and another person who is supplying the goods. So on behalf of recipient he will send goods to whose the name declared in the name. So in this case what we will discuss, where principal place of business of the person who is ordering the goods shall be deemed to be place of supply. So in case of another person there will be 2 invoices will be arised. First case will be principal place of business of person from supplier to, next from principal place of business to another person who is receiving the goods. There may be second invoice exist or not exist based on their contract. Next third question, what is there in third place of, what is the place of supply where goods or services, goods related section 10 will be deal, and service related section 12 will be deal, or supplied on board a conveyance means there may be import or export means, so 12 or 13 will be also declared, such as vessel and aircraft or train or motor vehicle. So as per section 10, where goods means in respect of goods, place of supply is the location at which such goods are taken on board. Where goods are taking on board, that is the place of supply in case of goods. But however services place of supply will be first schedule point of the departure, that conveys for journey in terms of section 12 or section 13. Next after that we will see the 3 answers. First of all, first question, as per section 10(1)(a), the place of supply of goods is the location of the goods at the time at which the movement of goods terminates for delivery to the recipient, that is delivery point will be taxable place of supply. Next second question, as per section 10(1)(b), it would be deemed that third person has received the goods and place of supply of the goods will be principal place of business of such person. So second question. Next after third question, as per section 10(1)(e), in respect of goods, that is it will deal, section 10 will be deal, that is place of supply in respect of place of supply is the location at which the goods are taken on board. When goods are taken on board, it will be place of supply, that place is the place of supply. However in case of services, place of supply is the location of first schedule point, where the first schedule point of the departure of that conveyance taking place for journey, it will be taking. Next question number 4, what is there in question number 4? The place of supply in relation to immovable property is the location of immovable property. Suppose a road is constructed is from Delhi to Mumbai covering multiple states. When one contract is covering one or more states, it will be clearing for based on contract or agreement. If there is any agreement, we will go through agreement. If there is any absence of agreement, we will see the property laying area. So answer will be seeing what is the immovable property is located. When immovable property is located in more than one state, the supply of service means section 12 will be deal in our states. So it is in India. Made in each state is the proportion to value of services separately collected or determined in terms of contract or agreement. First we will see is there any contract or agreement. If there is any contract or agreement, we will go through the contract or agreement, that place of supply will be declared. If in case any absent of such contract or agreement, on such other reasonable base will be taking. What is the other reasonable base? That is, other reasonable base means the proportionate value of service supplied in different states, union territories, that is where immovable property is located, as computed on the basis of area, that is area of the immovable property lying in each state, union territories. Next question, what is there in question number 5? Question number 5, what would be the place of supply of services? Place of supply of services. Services means section 12 or section 13 will be deal provided by an event management company. Event management company for organizing a sporting events for sports federation in multiple states where there is a performance, organizing a sports events. When there is event related section 12 will be divided into admission and organization. In case of admissions, it will be event of location. In case of organizing, it will be B2B, then location of recipient. B2C, events locator where the event is location. In case of section 13, it will be admission or organization, which will be no bifurcation. Event of location will be taking the place of supply. So in our question, fifth question, what is there in fifth question? Answer will be in case of an event, if the recipient of service is registered, the place of supply of organizing the event of the location of such person. So I have known that in registered person, it will be location of recipient. If he is not registered based on the event where taken place. So however, if the recipient is not registered, the place of supply is the place of where event is held. Next, since in the event is being held in multiple states, when there is multiple states, the event is organizing in multiple states and consolidated amount is charged on such event, the place of supply will be determined to be each state in proportion to value of services determined in terms of contract or agreement in this regard. So we will go through the contract or agreement. If in case of contract is in absence of contract or agreement between the supplier and recipient of services, the proportionate value of services made in each state will be computed in accordance with rule 5 of IGST rule, that is by application of general accepted accounting principles. If there is an agreement, we will go through with the agreement. If there is no agreement, we will go with rule 5, that is gap, generally accepted accounting ratio. Generally it will be a expenditure ratio. Next, question number 6, what is there in question number 6? What is the place of service by way of transportation of goods including mail or courier when both supplier and recipient of services are located in India? So it is a service and there is both persons are located in India. Section 12 will be applicable. So where the goods are handed over for the transportation, it will be taken as place of supply. So question number 6, if the recipient is registered, when recipient is registered, then it will be place of supply will be location of registered person will be taking, that is location of recipient will be taking. So here if the recipient is registered, the location of such person is the place of supply. However, if the recipient is not registered, the place of supply is the place where the goods are handed over for transportation, where the goods are transported provided good over transportation. Further, if the goods are transported outside India, the destination of such goods is the place of supply. If the goods are taking outside India, then destination of goods. Within India, place the goods were handed over, where if the registered person is registered, location of recipient will be taking for place of supply. Next, question number 7, what will be the place of supply of passenger transportation service if the person travel from Mumbai to Delhi and back to Mumbai. So he is going to Mumbai and coming to back to Chennai, means it will be embark, a place where the embark will be taken place. It will be treated as place of supply. So question number 7. If the person is registered, the place of supply of passenger transportation service will be location of recipient. That is, location of recipient will be taking. If person registered, if person is not registered, the place of supply for forward journey from Mumbai to Delhi will be Mumbai. The place where he embarks. Next, however, the return journey, the place of supply will be Delhi, as the return journey as be treated as separate journey. So when he is going from here to there, it is one contact, and there to here it will be another contact. So different we will be seeing in separately. So if the person is registered, then only one place, that is place of location of recipient will be taking for place of supply. Next, question number 8. What is there in question number 8? In question number 8, what is the place of supply for mobile connections? Can it be location of supplier? Mobile communications, here we will bifurcate into prepaid or postpaid. If it is a postpaid, bill of address of recipient we will be taking. If the prepaid, payment of such connection will be taking. So as per question number 8, the location of supplier of mobile services cannot be the place of supply. So location of supplier will not be taking for place of supply directly. Cannot be place of supply, as the mobile companies are providing services in multiple states, and many these services are interstate. So mobile services are taking multiple states. If it tells that supplier will be liable, their supplier will be located in only one place, they are providing services for different countries, then the location of supplier, if we take, the amount will be go through only one state. So it is not correct. Location of supplier will not be taking. So in this case, the consumption principle will be broken. Actually GST is a consumption based taxation, so it will be benefit for consuming states. So the consumption principle will be broken if the location of supplier is taken as place of supply, and all revenue may go to few states where the supplier is located. So the place of supply of mobile communication would be dependent on whether the connection is on prepaid or postpaid. So we will bifurcate into, that is prepaid connection or postpaid connections. In case of postpaid connection, the place of supply is the location of billing address of the recipient of services on the record of supplier. So it is a postpaid. Then we will see the billing address of recipient on the records of supplier will be taking for place of supply. Next, if it is a prepaid service, if the services are supplied, here we will be bifurcate into, if we pay the amount, that is prepaid amount, if we pay on online or we are paying through agent, this is bifurcation. So we are paying through selling agent or reseller or distributor of SIM card or recharge vouchers, the place of supply in place address of selling agent or reseller or distributor as per the records of the supplier at the time of supply. So place of supply will be the address of selling agent, who is selling that cards, who is collecting that amount from customer. That place of location will be place of supply. Next, by any person to the final subscriber, the place of supply is the location where the prepayment is received or such vouchers are sold. So if the one person is staying at one state and payment will be successful from another state, the payment state will be taking for POS, place of supply. Next, in other cases, the place of supply is address of the recipient as per the records of the supplier of services. When we taking the SIM card, they will take our address, our Aadhaar card, that the register address they will take. When they are not finding the address of our, they will take from that address. So they will decide that place on our address. This is POS, that is place of supply will be IGST or CGST or HGST. However, if in case the recharge is done through internet or repayment. Through internet or repayment, the location of recipient of service on board of the supplier will be taking as the place of supply. So if the recharge is done through internet or e-payment, then recipient of service on the records of supplier, so which the address we have provided, based on that address place of location will be, place of supply will be taking. Next, question number 9. What is there in question number 9? Question number 9 will be, a person from Mumbai goes to Kulu Manali and takes some services from ICICI Bank in Manali. What is the place of service? Where is the place of services? If that services linked to account holder, if he is having account in that place, this location of recipient will be taking as per records in the supplier. If there is no account in this, then it will be location of supplier will be taking. So answer, question number 9 answer will be the place of supply in case of banking services. In case of banking services to any person shall be the location of recipient of services on the records of supplier of services, However, if the location of recipient of service is not the records of supplier, the place of supply shall be location of supplier of services. So if you have an account with that account, then our address will be there in their records. So then our place of supply will be decided based on that address. If there is no address was provided, then location of supplier will be taking place. In our case, location of supplier will be Kulu Manali, that is Himachal Pradesh, where we are went to Himachal Pradesh. They are providing services, bank services they are providing. We are the recipient. In that case also location of supplier will be taking. So banking services, if you have an account or not account, if you have an account in account holder, then location of your place in the records of their books. And if there is no records they are maintaining, or if you are a new person, then location of supplier will be taking for place of supply. Next question number 10. And register person from Gurugram travel by Air India flight from Mumbai to Delhi and get its travel insurance done in Mumbai. So he is taking insurance policy. So if he is a person who is unregistered person. So unregistered person means there is no location of recipient will be based on what the address they are taking at the type of traveling insurance, that will be taking place of supply. So question number 10th. When insurance service is provided, when the insurance service is provided to unregistered person, the location of recipient of service and the records of supplier of insurance is the place of supply. So at the time of we are unregistered person and we providing one address, based on that address they are find place of supply. So Gurugram, we are taking the insurance policy at Gurugram, in Gurugram travels by air. So Gurugram will be place of supply will be taking place. So Gurugram is the place of supply as per section 12. That is, here there is a service, insurance service, and we are the persons located in India. Both the persons located in India. Next, question number 11. What is there in question number 11? XY Limited, a registered in Rajasthan. He is registered in Rajasthan. Okay. Received legal services from attorney in UK. When there is a registered person, legal services received from attorney in UK, unrelated person to registered. So unrelated person is staying where? He is staying other than India, that is UK. That section 13 will be applicable here, because it is a service and one person is located outside India. That is a supplier. Location of supplier will be outside India. Location of recipient will be within India, and recipient is registered person. A consideration of 8,000 was paid by the company to attorney in UK. Determine place of supply for services and suggest if XYZ he is required to pay tax under reverse charge mechanism on this transaction. So we are the person, we liable to pay tax under reverse charge mechanism. So location of recipient will be taking place because he is the registered person. So question number 11. So pay the tax in reverse charge mechanism by XY Limited. So in the cases, the service provider is outside India, service recipient is inside India. So then the place of supply will be determined based on the provisions of section 13 will be deal. Section 13 will be there. In case of service, section 13 will be there. In case of goods, section 11 will be deal. Next, in the given case, service does not covered under any of the specific provisions of the section 13. So there is no specific provisions relating to what we have discussed. So then we will go for general provision. What is there in general provision? That is place of supply there will be governed by general rule. What is there in general rule? General rule will be place of supply of services will be the location of recipient of services. The location of recipient will be taking. There is some transactions they specify the place of supply. If there is no specify the transaction, then we will go for general rule. General rule in under section 13 will be always location of recipient. In case of section 12, general rule will be bifurcation, that is B2B or B2C. In case of B2B, location of recipient. B2C, in case of B2C, location of recipient where the supplier where the records maintaining that records is maintaining based on that records. Next, further the given case is import of services. Further this case is import of services because we are importing the services from other side countries. It is related to import of services as supplier of service is located outside India. The recipient of service is located inside India and place of supply of services in India. So POS will be India and location of recipient also in India. Since the services are imported for consideration from unrelated person, he is a unrelated person and we have paid the consideration for tantamount of supply. So unregistered person and consideration will be paid. So it is a supply. Act and liable to GST as per reverse charge mechanism if a service is supplied by a person located in non-taxable territory to a person located in taxable territory, then taxable territory person will be payable to tax. Other than non-taxable online recipient NTOR, the tax is payable by recipient of service under reverse charge mechanism. Therefore XY Limited will pay GST under reverse charge on 8,000 paid by it to the attorney in UK. Next question, 12th question. What is there in 12th question? In 12th question, Adoni Industries has recruited Super Event Private Limited. So he is recruiting one Super Event Private Limited, an event management company. So Adoni is the recipient, so Super Event Manager is the supplier and company of Gujarat. So event management is Gujarat for organizing the grand party for the launch of new product at Bangalore. So service will be event will be at Bangalore. Adoni Industries registered in Mumbai. So recipient is registered in Mumbai and service provider will be registered in Gujarat and location event will be conducted at Bangalore. Determine the place of supply of service provided by Super Events Private Limited to Adoni Industries. Will your answer be different if the product launch party is organized at Dubai? So here there is 3 transactions will be taking place. Even though 3 transactions is taking place, when the person registered person is registered, recipient person is registered, then place of supply will be taking location of recipient will be taking, and in case of India it will be location of supply, location of recipient. In case of outside India also it will be location of recipient only we will take. So in this case question number 12 answer will be taking. See the answer, section 12(7), that is section 12. First will be section 12. Stipulate that when services by way of organization of an event is provided to a registered person, if the services provided to a registered person, then place of supply always location of recipient, place of supply always location of such person, that is such person means location of recipient, that is registered person place. Next, since in the given case a product launch party at Bangalore is organized for Adoni Industries registered in Mumbai, that is supplier, the place of supply is the location of Adoni Industries, that is a recipient person, that is Mumbai, Maharashtra will be taking place of supply. Next, in case of product launch party event is organizing at Dubai, the answer will be the same, that is place of supply is the location of recipient, that Adoni Industries, Mumbai, Maharashtra. In the both the cases, even though the organizing party is organizing the events outside country or inside country, the person is registered, so the place of supply will be location of recipient will be taking. Next, question number 13. Priyank Sales of Pune, Maharashtra enters into an agreement. What is they entering? They are entering into agreement. Who is this? Priyanka Sales of Pune, Maharashtra enters into an agreement to sell goods to Bishat Enterprise of Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. So supplier will be sell goods to supplier will be Priyanka and Bishat Enterprises will be recipient, while the goods were bringing packed in Pune godown of Priyanka Sales. Prashad got an order from Sahil Private Limited, Shimpango, Karnataka for the said goods. So it is a bill to ship transaction, which deals, it is a goods, so it deals with section 10 only. Bishat Enterprise agreed to supply the said goods to Sahil Private Limited and asked Priyanka Sales to deliver the goods to Sahil Limited at Shimango. So here they will be arise two invoices. One will be principal place of business relating to Priyanka Sales Pune and Bishat Enterprise, and another invoice will be Bishat Enterprises and another person who is there, Karnataka person, Shimango, that is Sahil Private Limited. These two invoices will be arises here. So answer 13th. 13. The supply between Priyanka Sales and Bishat Enterprise is a bill to ship to supply where goods are delivered by supplier to recipient. Here bill to ship supply or any other person on direction of a third person. So here supplier will be Priyank Sale and receiving recipient will be Sahil, but ordered by the Bishant, that is third person. The place of supply in case of domestic bill to ship to supply of goods is determined in terms of section 10 will be deal. So in this case, as per section 10, where goods are delivered by the supplier to a recipient, supplier will be recipient or any other person on the direction of third person, whether the acting as agent or otherwise, before or doing movement of goods, either by way of transfer of documents of title of goods or otherwise. It shall be deemed that the said third person has received the goods, and the place of supply of such third person, such goods shall be principal place of business of such person. Who is the third person? In our case, who is the person? That is Bishant Enterprise. Next, thus in the given case, it is deemed that Bishant Enterprise has received the goods. See, deeming provision will be applicable. Bishant has received the goods, and place of supply of such goods in the principal place of business of Bishant Enterprise will be considered. That is, place of business of Bishant will be considered for place of supply. Accordingly, the place of supply between Priyank Sales and Bishant Enterprise will be Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh will be taking. In this situation, involves another supply between Bishant Enterprise and Sahil Private Limited, that is Shimango person. The place of supply in this case will be determined based on termination of goods, delivered of goods, where the goods delivered, that is where the goods is delivered, that is Shimango will be taken place. So this place of supply will be Shimango, Karnataka, where stipulate that where the supply involves movement of goods, here goods will be momentum, whether the supplier or recipient or by any person, the place of supply of such goods shall be location of goods at the time at which movement of goods terminate for delivery to the recipient, where the delivery is taken place, that is place of supply. Thus place of supply in second case is the location of goods at the time when the movement of goods terminate for delivery to the recipient, that is we are giving that person is delivering, that is who is this Shilpa or Shimanga is the supplier he is giving to Shimango person. So Shimango is the location of place of supply. Next question, 14th question. What is there in 14th question? 14th question will be Musicera Private Limited owned by Nitish Dhani, a famous classic singer. He is a classic singer. Okay. His company name is Musicera Private Limited, which says to organize Nitish Dhani music concert in Gurugram, Haryana. So you want to play one song in Gurugram, Haryana, and Musicera Private Limited registered in Punjab. So he is a Punjabi and he want to sing a song at Haryana. He entered into a contact with one person, Supriya Private Limited, who is registered in Delhi. So Punjabi person entering contact with Delhi person and he want to sing a song at Haryana. Next, for organizing the said music concert at agreed consideration. Sorry, Muzikera Haryana means Punjabi only. Okay, Punjabi only. Next, sale consideration. Singer will be given 10 lakh to Supriya. 10 lakh to Supriya. And Supriya has booked one Gurugram, one hotel, and he pays the amount of consideration 4 lakh rupees. Next, admission to entry fee for the music consent, that is amount will be 5,000. That is amount was exceeded 500 rupees. 400 tickets, that is 5,000 into 400, that is amount will be 20 lakhs. I think this 20 lakhs is taxable in the hands of who is the person providing location of supplier based on a year. At the rate of what is the tax rate, they will be paying the tax. Next, you are required to determine the gross liability in respect of supplies involved in the given scenario. So here the supplies will be taking, 3 supplies will be taking. First one is supply provided by Music Sera Private Limited. The singer is providing to audience and he will collecting the 5,000 rupees, no ticket rupees 5,000 into 400, and singer will be chargeable to 20 lakhs at the rate of what is the rate, 18%. So 20 lakhs into 18% will be chargeable in the hands of singer, and place will be where the admission taking place, and where the place is taking the admission, where the place is taking conducting the music, that place will be taking. And in the case of event actually held, where the actually holding that Haryana, I think Haryana will be taking the place, so it will be liable to IGST, Punjab, Haryana. Okay, Haryana. Next supplier will be services provided by Supriya Limited to Music Sera. That is, he is organizing the movement. He is organizing. Section 12 will be bifurcate organizing and admissions. In section 13 they will not bifurcation. In section 12 they will bifurcation organizing the movie, organizing the content. Here they will collecting how much amount they are collecting. 10 lakhs will be agreed price, so 10 lakhs will be chargeable in the hands of Supriya. And next, another contract will be he is entering with hotel Damdam, I think hotel Damdam Gurugam. This is where the occasion of hotel living place, and hotel is collecting 4 lakhs rupees taxable in the hands of hotel. Okay, the answer will be question number 14th answer will be, so in the given situation 3 supplies are involved. That is, first supply will be services provided by Musicera Private Limited to audience by way of admission to music consent. Services provided by Supriya Private Limited to Musicera Private Limited by way of organizing a music consent. So organizing music consent. Next, services provided by Hotel Damdam to Supriya Private Limited by way of accommodation in the hotel land. So where as per section 12, admissions will be taking place. If the admissions is there, then place of supply will be event of location. So singer where he went to play the song, that place event where the taking place, that place is the place of supply. Next, organizing will be taxable by based on BOB, that is person will be registered or non-registered. If the person is registered, then location of recipient will be taken. If the person is not registered, then where the event is location, location. If event is outside India, then location of recipient will be taken for consideration for previous calculation. And in case of goods, for accommodation services will be based on that. Next, the CGST, SGST, IGST liability in respect of each of the above supplies will be determined based on this as per provisions of section 12. That is, section 12, the place of supply of services provided by way of admission. Here section 12 will be bifurcation, admission and organizing. Section 13 it will not bifurcate admissions and bifurcation. There will be taking directly event location will be taking in section 13 if we conducted as per section 13. Next, year 12 will be bifurcated. Admissions will be location of where the event is actually held. If in case of is therefore place of supply of services supplied by Musicera Private Limited to audience. So singer he is playing song for audience. By way of admission to the Musicera concentrate is the location of Hotel Dum, that is Gurugram, Haryana. Hotel he is playing at hotel. Since the location of supplier is Punjab and place of supply Haryana are different states, IGST will be leviable. So therefore IGST will be computed as follow. Consideration of supply 400 tickets at the rates of 500 rupees per ticket. If the amount is 500, then it will not be taxable. So 20 lakhs will be taxable now. IGST at the rate of 18% will be chargeable on value of supply 20 lakhs into 18%. Next, section 12. Section 12 stipulates that place of supply of services by way of providing organization. Who is organizing the event? That is one person is there now. Supriya, I think. A cultural event to a registered person is the location of such person, location of registered person. So here our person who is the singer, he is there no, he is a singer registered person. So singer is registered person, then place of supply will be location of recipient will be taking. So therefore place of supply of services supplied by the Supriya Private Limited to Musicera, that is singer, by way of organizing the music consent in the is the location of a registered person, that is Ludin, Punjab. Punjab is the our singer place. Singer is a registered person. Since the location of supplier Delhi and place of supply Ludhiana, Punjab are different states, IGST will be leviable. Therefore IGST leviable will be computed as follows. Consideration, what amount the consideration is taken by the Supriya, that is 10 lakh at the rate of 18% will be chargeable. Next, as per provisions of section 12.3, the place of supply of service by way of accommodation in any immovable property for organization any cultural function shall be the location at which the immovable property is location at which the immovable property located. So when the accommodation is in at immovable property organizing any cultural functions, then place of supply will be location where the immovable property is located. In our case location is at Haryana, that is therefore place of supply of services supplied by the Hotel Dum Haryana to Supriya Private Limited, Delhi. So it is Haryana to Supriya Private Limited by way of accommodation in hotel level of organizing the music concert shall be the location of Hotel Dum, that is Gurugram, Haryana, and supplier will be there only, that is Gurugram only. So since the location of supplier Gurugram and place of supply also same state, then tax will be CGST, SGST at the rate of 9% will be taking for each. Next, if the price of entry ticket is fixed at 450 rupees, answer will be changed. So answer will be changed because of the suppliers provided by way of admission to music consent as mentioned in 1, that is first point. What is there in first point? 5000 is correct. 5000 for 400 tickets, 20 lakhs is chargeable. But in that point will be changed that there will be no IGST liability if consideration for ticket is 450, as the interstate supplies by way of right to admission is musical performance are exempted from IGST wide notification if consideration for right to admission to the event is not more than 500 rupees per person. If the ticket price is less than 500, that is not more than 500, then that amount will be not chargeable to GST. However, second point and third point will be taxable, that is singer to Supriya and Supriya to hotel, that will be normally taxable. Next, question number 15. What is there in question number 15? Question number 15. RST Incorporation, a corn chip manufacturing company based in USA. So it is a USA based company intended to launch its product in India. So you want to launch products in India. However, the company wishes to know the taste and sensibility of Indians before launching its product in India. For this, RST Incorporation has approached the ABC Consultants Mumbai to carry out a survey in India to enable it to make changes if any in its product to suit Indian taste. So the survey is to be solely based on the overall replies of the surveys. They will not provide any sample by RST to test. So here we involving supplier, we are providing the services. Who is providing the services? Services is providing the our person ABC consultant Mumbai person is providing service provider, and the recipient will be IST. So we are providing the services. Section 13 will be applicable. Okay. Next, ABC consultant will be paid in convertible foreign exchange for the assignments. Next, with reference to the provisions of GST law determine place of supply. Also examine whether the said supply will amount to export. It will be treated as export. When will be treated as export? Export will be treated only then their 5 conditions will be satisfied. 5 conditions will be satisfied. There must be a exporter. Exporter will be located in India, and who is receiving recipient must be outside India, and where the previous place of supply will be outside India, and payment must to be received in convertible foreign exchange, and in case of Nepal and Bhutan there may be received in rupees also, and supplier of service and recipient of service not merely establishment of distinct person. These 5 conditions must satisfy for the purpose of exports. If you want to treat it as a export, then you must satisfy these 5 conditions. If that 5 conditions is satisfied, then it treated as export, then it will be treated as export. So now our question 15th question number 15th question, what is the answer will be provided? So as per section 13, so where there is section 13 will be taking where the one person is located outside India and it is a service condition. So in our case, in case where the location of supplier of service or location of recipient of service is outside India. In our example, location of recipient will be outside India. The place of supply of services except the services specified in subsection 3 to 13 shall be location of recipient of services. Location of recipient services. Subsection 3 to 13 provide that mechanism to determine place of supply in certain situations. This the given case does not fall under any specific situations. When there is no specific situation, then we will go through the general provision. What will be the general provision will be tell location of recipient will be the general provision will tell. So the place of supply in this case will be determined under subsection 2 of section 13, that is place of supply of services in this case is the location of recipient of service. Location of recipient, who is the location of recipient outside person, that is USA. And another question will be, is it a export? If you want to say that one transaction is the export, they must satisfy these 5 conditions, that is section 2 class 6. Export of service means the supply of any service when the supplier of service is located in India. Supplier must be located in India and recipient must be located outside India, and place of supply of services is outside India. Place of supply will be outside India, and payment of such services has been received by the supplier of service is convertible foreign exchange or Indian rupees wherever permitted by the RBI. RBI permitted for Nepal and Bhutan, and the supply of services and recipient of services are not merely establishment of distinct person as per section 25 in accordance with rule and section 5. So since all the above 5 conditions are fulfilled in the given case, the same will be considered as export of services. So they are export of services because ABC company is located in Mumbai, and that is supplier is located in India, and that company USA based company, that is recipient will be outside India, and there is a consideration there is a place of supply outside India because place of location of recipient will be considered where the general provision is applicable and they are not distinct person. If the successful is there, convertible foreign exchange will be paid by the companies. No, next question will be 16th, I think so. 16th. ABC Private Limited, New Delhi provides support services to foreign customers. So ABC is a supplier and recipient is a foreign customer. So 2 conditions is satisfied relating to procurement of goods from India. So procurement of goods related services. Okay. Next. Question number 16. No. Okay. Question number 16. Procurement of goods from India. The company identifies the prospective vendor, review product quality and pricing, and then share the vendor details with the foreign customers. So the foreign customers then directly place purchase order on the Indian vendor of purchase of specified goods. So ABC Private Limited charges its to foreign customers cost plus 10% of markup for services provided by it. So he is seeing that goods quality, that is here they are providing service, not goods related. If it is a goods related, it will go for section 11. But here ABC Private Limited, he is only a service, providing a servicing, that is provide support services to foreign customers. In question is there is providing support services. Support services means it is a intermediary services. When there is a intermediary services, the place of supply will be, location of supplier will be taking. In case of intermediary services and banking services also, location of supplier will be taking when there is not a account holder. If he is an account holder, then place on location recipient where the address is provided will be taking. Here intermediary services, location of recipient will be taking as per section 13. Why? Because the person is foreign customers and our supplier will be Indian person. Next, the company charged 1 lakh. So 1 lakh is in foreign convertible amount, US dollars. So to its foreign customers for the service provided by it. With reference to the provisions of GST law, examine whether the said supply will amount to export or not. Here in the given case that the place of supply in India, it will not be come under the export of service. Next answer will be 16th answer. What is there in 16th answer? Section 2 class 13 defines intermediary, that is we are intermediary because we are providing just support services. Intermediary to means broker, agent or any other person, by whatever name call, who arranges or facilitates the supply of goods or services or both or securities between two or more person, but does not include a person who supplies such goods or services or both or securities on his own account. So here section 213 defines intermediary means a broker, agent or any other person by whatever name called, who arranges, facilitates the supply of goods or services or both or securities between two or more person, but does not include a person who supplies such goods or services or both or securities on his own account. Here there is no own account. If they are conducting own account, he is not a intermediary. So our company ABC Limited, he is not providing that own account. So in this case, since ABC Limited is arranging or facilitating supplying of goods between the foreign customers and the Indian vendors, so he is the middle person who is arranging and facilitating supply of goods between foreign customer and Indian vendor, and the said services can be classified as intermediary services. If ABC Limited is providing on their own, it will not be coming under the head intermediary services. It will be treated as import. Then if the location of supplier of service or location of recipient of service, supplier or location of recipient, one person is outside India, then place of supply determined based on section 13 will be deal. Since in the given case recipient of supply is located outside India, the provisions of supply of intermediary service will be determined based on section 13. As per section 13(8)(b), the place of supply in case of intermediary service is the location of supplier, that is the location of ABC Private Limited, which is a New Delhi. So as per section 2 class 6, where there is a export of service means the supply of any services when he must satisfy with these 5 conditions. What is these 5 conditions? Supply of service is located in India, supplier will be located in India, and recipient will be located outside India, and place of supply outside India, and payment of such service has been received by the supplier of service in convertible foreign exchange or in Indian rupee where permitted by the Reserve Bank of India, where they permitted only Nepal and Bhutan, and supplier of service and recipient of service are not merely establishment of distinct person in accordance with explanation 1 of section 8. Next, since in the given case place of supply is in the India, this transaction does not tantamount to export of services. So place of supply will be India, so it will not be taken as export services. Next, question number 7th. Why it will be place of supply in India? Why it is place of supply? It is a intermediate service. It is a intermediate service. So we are taking place of location of supplier. So here in this case, location of supplier is India. So when place of supply is India, it will not be treated as export. In a previous case, location of recipient will be taking, and then location of recipient is outside India. It is treated as export. Next question. 17th question. What is there in 17th question? 17. Okay. Mr. Murthy, an unregistered person and a resident of Pune, Maharashtra, hires the services of Sun Limited, an event management company registered in Delhi, for organizing a new product launch in Bengaluru, Karnataka. So, Mr. Murthy is a unregistered person and resident of Pune, Maharashtra, hires services of Sun Limited, an event management company. So Murthy is a unregistered person. He is going for taking one new product launch. He approached the person Sun Limited, who is a event management person, and he launched the product at Bengaluru. So Pune person is meet the event management company Delhi person. So Pune person meet the Delhi person. Delhi person is organizing the product launch at Bengaluru. So here 3 states are involved. Determine the place of supply of services provided by Sun Limited. Sun Limited is providing services. So Mr. Murthy, he is a unregistered person. Then when there is a person unregistered person, then the place of location where the event is held, it will be taking. Next, what will be your answer if the product launch taken place at Bangkok? If the performance, if the event is outside India, then place of supply will be location of recipient will be taking. Location of recipient means Maharashtra person. He is a Maharashtra person. So second case it will be Maharashtra. Next, third, what will be your answer if Mr. Murthy is registered person and product launch taken place in Bangalore? If he is a registered person, then place of supply will be taking. His place of supply will be location of recipient, that is Maharashtra will be taking. Next, in case of Bangkok, the product is launched at Bangkok, then also location of recipient will be taking. So in 4 cases, first case will be location of event held, second case will be location of recipient, third case will be location of recipient, fourth case will be location of recipient. So third and fourth is registered, first and second is not registered. So question number 17, answer. What is there in answer? Answer, as per section 12, when services by way of organization of any event is provided to an unregistered person, if he is a unregistered person, the place of supply in the location where the event is actually held, will be taking place of supply. And if the event is held outside India, then place of supply is the location of recipient will be taking. So if the if the event is conducted in India, then it will be location of event. If the conducted at outside India, then location of recipient will be taking place of supply. Hence, in the given case, the service recipient, that is Mr. Murthy, is unregistered person and event is held in Mumbai. Event is held in India. Then place of supply is the location where event is actually held, that is Bangalore, Karnataka. Location of supplier and location of recipient is irrelevant in this case. Next, however, if the product launch taken place outside India, that is Bangkok, the place of supply will be location of recipient, that is Pune, Maharashtra, that is location of recipient. Next, when the service by way of organization of an event is provided to a registered person, place of supply is the location of such person in terms of section 12. That is place of supply will be location of such person if he is a registered person. So therefore, if Mr. Murthy is registered person, then in both cases, that is conduct of event may be at Bengaluru or at Bangkok, the place of supply will be location of recipient will be taking. Either when product launch has taken place in Bengaluru or Bangkok, the place of supply will be location of recipient, that is Pune, Maharashtra. Next, question number 18th. What is there in 18th question? Mr. Mahendra Goyal, an interior decorator, provides professional services to Mr. Harish Jain in relation to two of his immovable properties. So he have two immovable properties. Okay, determine place of supply in transactions below as per provisions of GST law in following independent situations. When we are providing professional services for more than one asset, so one asset, then we will be see the immovable property and supplier, recipient and supplier, place of supplier and recipient will be taking place. On that we will take the consideration of which place of supply will be applicable. Next, here first, location of Mr. Mahendra Goyal, Delhi, location of Mr. Hari Jain at Maharashtra. So both are located in India. So it will be section 12 will be applicable. Then place of Hari Jain, location of recipient will be taking, that is Maharashtra, where the immovable property is located in India. Even both the service provider Mahendra and service recipient is located in India, and property is at outside India. Then place of supply will be recipient. Who is the recipient is there, no, that person Mr. Jain, Maharashtra will be place of supply in first case. Next, second case, location of supplier will be Delhi. Next, location of Harish Jain, that is recipient is outside India. Location of property at Paris. Then it will be place of supply will be location of immovable property will be taking when person is outside India. One person is outside India, it is section 13 will be deal, and both the persons in India it will be deal section 12. In both person is located in India, that location of recipient will be taking. If one person is outside India, then location of property will be considered in the relevant case. So what is there in answer? 18th answer. First one related to Maharashtra and second one related to Paris. So case 1 will be deal as per section 12(3), where both the service provider and service recipient are located in India. The place of supply of services directly in relation to an immovable property, including services provided by interior decorator, location of immovable property. However, if the immovable property is located outside India, so if the services is provided, both the person is located in India and the services directly related to any immovable property, then it will be treated to location of immovable property if that immovable property located in India. If the immovable property is located outside India, then we will consider location of recipient will be the place of supply. Here, if our immovable property is located in outside India, the place of supply is the location of recipient. In our case, our immovable property is located at New York, so we will consider location of recipient. Next, since in the case both the services provider and service recipient are located in India, that is section 12 will be applicable, and the immovable property is located outside India, then place of supply will be treated location of recipient, that is Maharashtra. Next, as per section 13(4), where either the service provider or service recipient is located outside India, any one person is located outside India, then the place of supply of service directly in relation to any immovable property, including services of interior decoration, is the location of immovable property. Interior decoration, immovable property. So since in the given case, so here we will be take place of supply will be location of immovable property. Since in the given case service provider Mr. Supplier will be located in India and service recipient is located outside India, the place of supply will be location of immovable property, that is Paris. So place of supply will be Paris. Next, question number 19. What is there in 19th question? 19th, okay, I think 1922 questions. Asha Enterprise supplies of sieving machine is located in Kota, Rajasthan, and registered for the purpose of GST in the said state. It receives an order from deep traders located in Jalandhar, Punjab, and registered for the purpose of GST in the said states. The order is for supply of 100 sieving machines with the instruction to ship the sieving machine to Jyoti Sons. It is a bill to ship transaction. Okay. Next, said sieving machine are being shipped in a lorry by a Hasha enterprise. Briefly explain the place of supply. So place of supply will be built to ship transaction. Here there will be three invoices arises. Nature of supply, whether interstate or interstate, and whether the CGST or SGST or IGST will be applicable. So here in this case, where question number 19, no? Okay, 19 the answer. 19 the answer will be where supplier between Asha Enterprise and deep traders is a bill to supply, bill to ship to supply, where goods are delivered by supplier, where supplier will be delivered to recipient and the direction of third person. So third person who is the deep trader. In first case it is the principal place of business, deep trader will be taking for place of supply. So in the case of supply, such supply, it is deemed that said person, that is said third person, deep traders, has received the goods and deemed, here we will be treated as deemed, and that place of supply of such goods is the principal place of business of such person. Thus place of supply between Asha Enterprise and deep traders will be Jalandhar, Punjab. Since the location of supplier and place of supply are two different states, the supply is an interstate supply in terms of section 7 liable to IGST. So IGST will be livable. Here interstate will be applicable. Where the deep trader at Jalandhar, Punjab, and supplier will be at Rajasthan. Next, in this situation involves another supply between deep trader and Jyoti Sons, who is Jalandhar, Punjab, and Jyoti Sons will be Patila, Punjab. In this case, since the supply involves movement of goods, where the goods terminated, where the goods delivered, that is place of goods is the will be the location of goods at the time which the movement of goods terminate for delivery to the recipient, that is Patila, Punjab. So since the location of supplier and place of supply are also the same state, the supply is an interstate supply in terms of section 8 liable to CGST and SGST. Next question 20. Question number 20. What is there in question number 20? Question number 20. Determine the place of supply for the following independent cases. That is Grand Gala event, an event management company at Kolkata organizes 2 award functions for Narayana Jewelries of Chennai, registered person at New Delhi and at Singapore. So it is conducting two places, and two places, one is New Delhi, one is Singapore. So totally two places is taking, and here we will be take place of supply will be, in both cases we will be take place of location of recipient. Who is the recipient here? Narayana Jewelers is a registered person, so location of recipient will be considered for the place of supply. So first case Narayana Limited, that is Chennai person, so registered person, so place of supply will be Chennai. Next, perfect planners, Bengaluru, Karnataka. He is hired by Dr. Kelvin, an unregistered person based in Kochai, Kerala, to plan and organize his son's wedding at Mumbai, Maharashtra. So he is organizing the place at Mumbai. If the place at Mumbai actually held, where the event is held, it will be treated as Maharashtra. If the place is wedding place and taken place at Maharashtra, then when place is outside India, it will be treated as location of recipient, where the location of recipient Kochai, that is unregistered person. Kerala will be taken as if the event is conducted at Malaysia. So answer 20 answer. Okay, here when services by way of organization, section 12 will be deal by way of organization of an event is provided to a registered person. Place of supply is location of such person, that is location of registered person. Since in the given case the award function at New Delhi and Singapore are organized for Narayan Jewelries, place of supply in both cases is the location of Narayan Jewelries because he is a registered person, that is Chennai, Tamil Nadu. As per section 12.7, when the services by way of organization of an event is provided to an unregistered person, if he is the unregistered person, then place where the actually held will be taking for the place of supply. So location where the event is actually held, and if the event is held outside India, the place of supply is the location of recipient will be considered. Next, since in the given case the service recipient, that is Dr. Kelvin, is unregistered person, first case will be place of supply will be Mumbai, that is place located in India. So held in India, place of supply is the location where the event is actually held, that is Mumbai, Maharashtra. If the location is held outside India, then it will be location of recipient will be considered for place of supply. However, if the wedding is to taken place outside India, the place of supply is the location of recipient, that is Kochi, Kerala.